Welcome back, family. So in this one, we are revisiting the idea of this supposed Hollywood handler, who is a person hired by the elites to get next to a particular celebrity, an A-lister oftentimes, to keep them in line. We have heard these crazy rumors about what goes on in Hollywood, but nobody knows for sure, especially if you're not amongst those, doing what is supposedly happening. You can only hear speculation and rumors. We have heard the idea of selling your soul to the devil. What the hell does that mean? Do they actually go in a particular room and there's a contract, and who are they signing with? Who's the devil? Are they meeting with an entity of some sort, or is it some big wig elite? I don't know. But we've heard of this. We've heard about these gay initiation rituals, which are sexual in nature. Gay. Why is it oftentimes gay? I don't know. We hear that sometimes they sacrifice a loved one for fame and fortune. All of these things are speculation. I don't think no one has ever really come out and proved it. Actually, Kanye West have admittedly said that he sold his mom, or he sacrificed his mom in order to be famous and rich. Is it true? I believe him. Kanye has been made out to be a nut, but he's been on a rampage trying to rectify himself, and he's been exposing a lot of things. A lot of people are just saying, hey, listen, this is just another nut job, don't listen to him, but I don't believe that to be the case. Some celebrities, especially the performers, the singers, like Beyonce, has openly admitted that she allows a spirit to embody her, which gives her skills and talent that she don't otherwise possess. And this spirit she refers to as Sasha Fierce. Now, she's not the first one to have said this. There's been a number of celebrity A-list singers who have said that what gives them the drive to operate in the fashion that they do is this other entity. Take a look to what Beyonce said directly.
They're expecting Sasha. No, she can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me, and I knew that was gonna be my coming out night.
That was something, wasn't it? Now, I gotta tell you the truth. Being a person of Haitian descent, I do know the summoning of outer spirits to embody you is a real thing. The very first time I came across something like this was in high school. I was sat next to another Haitian kid who was actually from Haiti, and his problems was that he just came out as gay. I just so happened to be talking to him. We sit next to each other. So he came out as gay and actually had a gay experience. And he told me, and I'll never forget this, he told me because of his gay experience, the spirit that he used to channel no longer embodies him, no longer possesses him in any way, because that particular spirit doesn't like the whole gay thing, I suppose. But that blew my mind. I really laughed it off, like this dude is on some other mess that I'm not familiar with. But, you know, I did a little digging and found it to be true. So now, this guy, which I showed you yesterday, Harley Pasternak, was brought on as a celebrity trainer. He works with a lot of different celebrities, and he was introduced to Kanye West. But what ultimately ended up happening is way beyond what a trainer has the capability to do, which is why the idea of this is a handler has come to the forefront. Check this out.
This is a trainer, but come to find out, he's actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? You and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me.
Back in 2016, Kanye suffered an episode while he was visiting his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, and Pasternak called Kanye's then personal physician, Dr. Farzam, to come over. But before Dr. Farzam even arrived at Pasternak's house, he called 911 and told them Kanye was acting erratically and would need to be hospitalized.
I'm actually one of his doctors. I'm just calling from my cell phone to request if we can have some police backup, because I don't think the paramedics, you can bring both. Yes, I think he definitely is going to need to be hospitalized, so I wouldn't just do the police by itself.
But why was this doctor so sure that Kanye would need to be hospitalized before he even arrived at the house? Did he just take Harley's word for it?
When I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean,
They would have Michael Jackson.
Then let's have a conversation. But you ain't gonna send Harley Pasternak, Puff Daddy, Meek Mills, Kim Kardashian, none of the usual suspects, and get me to stop talking. You're going to have to take my life. I don't care if you Black Mirror me. I don't care if you do some of the alternative, what the thing was, show me talking, saying somebody didn't say. I don't care if you have me fucking a goat on camera. I don't care what you do. You're going to have, And by the way, and if you take my life, there's gonna be some college kid, some young Ye, some young Pac that's gonna even go harder.
So to me, Kanye West is nowhere near crazy. He comes across a little weird, but I do believe that no one has shown the level of testicular fortitude that Kanye West has shown. He's exposing things that no one else has come forward to say, this is what it is. He's doing that for a reason.
I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, we appreciate
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
Maybe because he really did sacrifice his mom for fame and fortune, and he's trying to, I guess, redeem himself. I don't know, but I do know that a lot of the things that Kanye has said, I don't disagree with. When he's pointing out and saying that these studios are ran by these people, and these people have this kind of contracts which are raping us, these things are all facts. Nobody can really dispute those things. And I don't believe Kanye's crazy for a second, and I do believe he's being railroaded. So, Kanye, I salute you for having the balls to do what you're doing. Not a lot of celebrities would do that. We've seen a number of our black entertainers get labeled as crazy when they refuse to bend to the will of their producers. And some people would draw a racial line and say this happens only to black people, but that's not true. Look in the case of Britney Spears. Remember her? Where has she been the last 10 years? You're gonna find out.
When I said no to one dance move into rehearsals, it was as if I planted a huge bomb somewhere. And I said, no, I don't wanna do it this way. After that, my management and my dancers and my assistant of the new people that were supposed to do the new show all went into a room, shut the door, and didn't come out for at least 45 minutes. Ma'am, I'm not here to be anyone's slave. I can say no to a dance move. He immediately the next day put me on lithium out of nowhere. He took me off my normal meds I'd been on for 5 years. And lithium is a very, very strong and completely different medication compared to what I was used to. You can go mentally impaired if you take too much, if you stay on it longer than 5 months. I told them I was scared, and my doctor had me on 6 different nurses with this new medication come to my home, stay with me, to monitor me on this new medication, which I never wanted to be on to begin with. There were 6 different nurses in my homes, and they wouldn't let me get in my car to go anywhere for a month. Not only did my family not do a goddamn thing, my dad was all for it.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too.
This goes a little deep, but Britney Spears' husband is being accused of being a hired handler because of his activities on social media. He has been posting pictures of Britney saying that these are recent pictures. But you know how the internet does. You can't crack it. So a lot of Britney fans dug back and saw that the pictures that this guy was posting claiming to be new were actually old. And this is not only one incident, it has happened a number of times. And he's being pointed at as a handler.
That's what happened with Britney. A lot of people don't understand. It's not that she needs to be 50-50. It's that she hasn't been able to live life.
Yeah.
Let her live her life, and then she would be, like, at least give her a chance.
Yeah. I like her new boyfriend. He's really
I
stand
don't.
up
I
guy.
don't.
I think he's cool.
I don't.
I was
I think he's hired.
No, I don't think he is now. I used to think that, but I don't think that now.
I think he's hired to be there.
Aaron had been bad-mouthing Kanye for months prior to this, going on the internet, slandering him, calling him out his name, doing all sorts of negative nonsense. But as soon as he reaches out to Kanye, wanting to converse about Pasternak, he dies the following day from a supposed drug overdose in his bathtub where he ends up drowning. Where else have we heard that story?
That way, if they did attempt to kill me or kill me like they killed Michael Jackson or JFK, or Aaron, what is the guy's name? Aaron Carter, the guy who wanted to talk to me about the Harley Pasternak situation. If they did do that, they would say, oh, it's Ye's mental health.
So, what say you, family? I gotta admit, the Hollywood Handler episode that I dropped prior is easily dismissible. It's not as evidence-packed as this one. But with this one, you really have to raise an eyebrow and say, what the hell is going on over there? Are they really doing rituals to invite spirits to embody them? Which is an ancient practice that comes from Africa, but are they doing that over there? We'll never know. Most of us will never reach the foothills of Hollywood to be able to step over and onto to get the inside information. And most of us, any of us that makes it that far, might not have the courage to come forward and say, hey, everybody, look, this is what's happening. So what do you guys think? Did this one convince you of how weird and strange things are happening in Hollywood? Or am I reaching? I'm open for discussion. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one.